Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us on Wednesday. Got a few games going on. We got a couple of college basketball going on. We got some NBA slate and then a sprinkle of NHL action in there as well. Looking forward to it. Things start to ramp up as we get a little later in the week. On championship week kicks off on a Friday evening where there's some pretty good games Friday night this week, college football wise. A few games on the slate there, and then we get right into it on Saturday. Also, kickstart week 14 in the NFL tomorrow night. So, but before we get too far ahead of myself, I'm excited for the rest of the championship week. We got some Wednesday action to get to. But before we even do that, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Give us a thumbs up as well. Greatly appreciated. And then we always head on over to the campers I got with me. Got Ron, got Brian. See how their Tuesday went, and then see if they're excited for Wednesday's action. How you guys doing? Head on over to Brian and get it started. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, Rod. Pretty good. Glad to be back on the show. It's been a few days here. Been busting my ass out in the cold. We got hammered here in northeast in New York here. We got hammered with snow the last few days, so I've been out plowing. Feels good to just be home, relaxing in a nice warm house. I'll tell you that right now. So doing pretty damn good right now. Ready to make some money for sure. Like you said, it's a pretty big slate tonight. A bunch of NBA games. Not really looking at the college basketball yet, but there's a bunch of action, a bunch of spots to make some money. So looking forward to it.
Definitely looking forward to it. I love when it snows. Some people are like, you like the snow. I'm like, I love it. It's a free workout. You got to move it because you can't get anywhere if you don't move it because this is just so much of it. It gets so cold. And it depends on which kind you get. Sometimes you get that light, fluffy snow, the stuff that just blows away in the wind. And then that stuff ends up drifting everywhere, I find. And then you got sometimes that wet, sloppy, heavy snow that's just like great for making snowmen. Definitely is to get a wet, heavy snow. Great for making snowmen, but not much good for anything else. And if your temperature drops to below freezing, that wet stuff turns to like a brick overnight. And that thaw melt. I know what it turns like, especially for many years of that up here in Alberta. So far, we've been lucky. Just a little skiff here and there. I can still see grass. Like literally last weekend, I seen geese still leaving. So far, so good. Been a little bit chilly, but no big dumps of snow yet. It's coming though. I don't know what to run. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. Yesterday, hit two of the best bets there, so that was good. I hit the San Antonio Spurs. Nice late push, got that over the cover, and hit with the Minnesota Wild on hockey. Lost my college basketball. Broke that streak there, Rod, so maybe we'll start another one tonight. I had the Kansas Jayhawks. I thought Peterson might play. They talked about it all day, but he did not, so... And then I lost with Oregon. So it was a 2-4 day, but did start the day nice this morning with the Arsenal minus 1.5 over an EPL. So 1-0 to start the day.
Definitely can't complain for me either. We bounced back on our play of the day win. Definitely hold on over here. Hold on. There we go. So I start squawking on my back ear. Ooh, that was a lot. For me, Tuesday, can't complain about Tuesday's action with 2-1 in college basketball. Hit my play of the day, my gold star play of the day that I had rolling, and then my play in the hockey as well. So 6-1 is that gold star play. We dropped the money, got it back Tuesday. Got another one here on Wednesday that absolutely loves. So, hey. Also, we got some plays here. As I said, lots of action. So I'll go through a bunch here that I didn't quite make the premium that were close. So most of the ones I'm actually still sprinkling a little money on, but not quite enough to put as a premium side. The best ones I love are over at Tony's Picks. And the quick link in the description gets you on over to those picks. Ron's are there, so are Brian's. But hey, let's get to the slate here. College basketball side of things, as I said, there's a lot of it. Starting to get that time of season. We're going to start to see some conference sprinkled in. And then usually once the calendar rolls to January, we really get into the conference action, college basketball. So until we get to that deep, heavy college conference actions rolling along, it's that time of year. We'll just get to whatever you got here. I know it's a big slate, so definitely just grab a few that you like and share what you got. Anything for you, Brian? Still dabbling in it, or you got one for us here tonight?
Yeah, I mentioned it to you guys earlier. If there was one I was looking at earlier, it's High Point in Southern Illinois. I'm gonna lay it here with High Point -8.5 tonight. I think this is a smash spot for them at home against Southern Illinois. I think they win easily by double digits. So yeah, High Point -8.5 there.
Head on over to Ron. What do you got for college basketball for us tonight?
Now, I'll start with 6:30 Eastern slate. We'll go to Horizon. I'm going to take the Youngstown State Penguins there, laying 3.5 over Wright State. That Wright State cannot shoot a free throw to save their lives. They're only shooting 64% from the line. Turn the ball over way too much for me. Moving on, we'll go up to. I'm going to go stay in the Horizon. I'm going to take Oakland, laying 5.5. Oakland's just been playing the better competition out throughout. These stats are really skewed for IP Fort Wayne, so I'm going to take the Oakland Grizzlies in that one. Moving over to Conference USA, Radford. I think Radford's favored for a reason over Conference USA. Southern Miss there, so I'm going to take Radford minus the 3.5 in that one. Also like High Point along with Brian over the Salukis. Yeah, this the better defense. High Point's been playing really good, averaging 94 points per game. Only giving up 70, so I'm going to take High Point as well in that one. And moving on down the road here, we'll look at Louisville and Arkansas. Man, I want to take Arkansas, but I think the line's telling you Louisville is probably the play. I think the better coach, obviously, is Cal, but I'll take Louisville on the money line -135 there. Look at Clemson. Last year these guys played a couple games. And Clemson hung with them. They actually beat them in Tuscaloosa last year. I think they do it again. Give me Clemson plus 10.5. I think it's too much there. And moving on down, let's go to 8 o'clock. The 8 o'clock. I like Iowa State. I know it's 41.5, but I think they blow the doors off of Alcorn State. Just a better team there. Moving over the Summit, I'm going to go with Denver. On the money line over Eastern Washington. Love the way this Denver Bears play some defense there. So Eastern Washington just turned the ball over way too much for me in that one. I'm going to take the Tommies. Give me the Tommies plus 2.5. St. Thomas over Montana State. They don't turn the ball over. They play some great defense and ability to shoot the free throws as well. So give me St. Thomas in that one. Looking at Mississippi State, Mississippi State's been tested. They did a few tournaments over the holidays. I know they lost to K-State. I really had thought that they would have beat K-State that night, but I'm going to take them here. And then you cannot fade San Diego State at home, not in that arena. Give me San Diego State -8.5. That's it for me, Rod.
All right, for me here in these games tonight, first I'm going to kick it off. We got Indiana heading into take on Minnesota. I'll grab the home dog there in that one. Minnesota getting 8.5 there in that one. Look, this is Indiana's first true road game. I know 7-0 to start the season. I think they're getting a little bit overvalued there at 8.5 on the road. I'll take the Gophers to keep it close in that one. Another one I like here. Moving forward here, we got where is it? Give me Louisiana Tech here and Georgia Southern under that 146.5. Louisiana Tech, hey, look at they don't shoot the free throw very well. Shooting 59% free throw shooting. Georgia Southern doesn't shoot the free throw so good either. What do they sit 60-something%? And also the big spot is Louisiana Tech can play some defense. Look at these defensive numbers. If their offense could ever catch up to that defense, they'd be a pretty good, real good team. So I love the under 146.5 there, and that one kind of leaned to Louisiana Tech plus the 2.5 as well in that one. Another one I like. Give me Gardner Webb plus the 16. I know it's one of those awful numbers. You look and you're like, holy, Gardner Webb on the road 0-6, 1-5 against the number 1-7 ATS. But you get 16. Queens has been a dog a few times, but not a 16-point favorite here. This one, 3-0 at home, and they're only 1-1 ATS-wise. 2-5 ATS wise as Queens this year. I think getting a little overvalued there. I'll grab Gardner Webb plus the 16 in that one. Another one I like, home dog. Give me the Mount. Give me Mount St. Mary's here over Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart on the road, 0-5, 2-3 against the number. I like the Mount at home there in that one as the home dog. I think the wrong team favorite there. Another one I'm looking at, or did I go buy it? I think I might have went buy it. No, wait. Man, there's so much action here in this college basketball slate tonight. Give me New Orleans plus the 14.5 here, taking on Memphis. I think that's just, it was 16.5 where I bet the number, but it's down to 14.5. Guess what? I still like it there at the 14.5 with New Orleans. I think they can keep it at least 10, maybe 9. I think that, you know what, I might even take a shot on the money line. I think they have a shot to keep it close with Memphis. Could be one of those down spots for Memphis in that one. Give me Monmouth. I don't like Princeton here out on the road. 0-3, 1-2 against the number. Take Monmouth, lay the 5. I also like South Dakota here. Give me the Coyotes at home, 4-1. Playing pretty good basketball at home. Portland State, 1-2 straight up out on the road and laying 1.5. Wrong team favorite there. Give me the Coyotes, the money line in that one. Another one I like, give me San Diego State on the road. Give me the Jackrabbits. That was 2.5 up to 3. Yeah, I think they win by 5-6 at least in that one. So give me the Jackrabbits over Northern Arizona. Another one I like here. Now, man, this moved up a little bit. A lot of money's come in on Montana and the Grizz. I like the Bison here, though. You're getting over possession at 3.5 in most places now. They're a 5-3 team, playing pretty good. I know out on the road, 0-3, 1-2 against the number, but 4-2 against that spread in all their games this season. So I'll take the Bison to keep it close with the Grizzly. And then I believe I like BYU. Everybody's been betting Cal Baptist, not this guy. Congratulations, you looked real good in your last game, but BYU is going to run you right off the court and win by 20 plus. I'll lay the 19 there with BYU. And moving along. Give me, man, there's some pretty good late night action. But I'm going to take Santa Clara here. Give me the 19.5. They're that much better than Utah Tech. I think they'll push that pace. 5-0 at home, 3-1 against that number, 5-1 against the number. I got this more than 20, so I'll lay it with Santa Clara there in that matchup. Hey, that wraps up the college basketball slate. Let's head on over to the ice. We got a few games on the slate, 5 on the card to be exact. We'll head on over to Brian. Anything on the ice for you tonight?
Yeah, I'll start out with the let's look at the Winnipeg Jets game taking on the Canadians tonight. Looks like Eric Comrie is expected for the Winnipeg, and Dobas is expected for Montreal tonight. I'm going to take Winnipeg here on the road, short favorite. I think that they're the better team in this one. I don't trust the Canadians goalie on net, as you like to say, Dobas's ass. So yeah, I'm going to take the Jets there in that one on the road. The money line -130 I'm seeing right now. Looking at the Flyers and Sabres here, I want to take the over 6.5 in this one. I think we're going to see some goals from both sides. I really wanted to take the Flyers here at plus money at home, but I just can't do it. The Sabres have been playing pretty good hockey recently, and I think there is a way that they get this one done tonight, but I think we see goals from both sides, so I lean over 6.5 in that one. And then looking at the Ducks and the Mammoth, looks like the Mammoth are actually favored now in this one against this Ducks team on the road. I'm going to still take Anaheim here at home, taking on the Mammoth. I just think, honestly, that they're just playing better hockey right now. The Mammoth are starting to fall back to earth here, starting to look like them old selves as the old team they used to be. And honestly, the Ducks have been hot. At home, this is just the better team. So give me the Ducks there on the money line.
Heading on over to Ron. What are you liking the hockey tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the Jersey Devils. You know, they've lost outright there to Columbus the other night. Then to get it back, we got Dallas on a back-to-back. They're still 9-3, a home favorite, still one of the best teams. I'm going to take the Devils in that one. I agree with Brian on the Jets. Jets are 7-3 as a road favorite. I know it's Comrie. I know Hellbuck's going for a while, but like you say, Rod, Dobas. That's all you got to say. So, yeah, we don't want Montreal with Dobas. Utah, and Brian says they're favored. Well, 2-7 on the road is a favorite. And guess who's a dog at home? 6-2. I have to go with Anaheim there. My spreadsheet does say it is a Utah spot, but I can't even trust it. I got to look at the records, and the records tell me it's going to be definitely Anaheim here. And Washington won last night. We didn't expect that one, but we're going to take the Sharks tonight. Sharks at home as a dog has been great this year. Puck line, actually, they're 11-4 as a home dog, 8-7 as a home dog straight up. I'll take a shot with San Jose.
Those damn Stars crossed me last night, man. Those damn Stars blew it last night against the Rangers.
They did.
They did, dude.
Yeah.
That was one of my
plays
best bet yesterday. I thought for sure. I had a decent amount of money on that bet, man. I didn't know they played today, though. That's my fault for not looking at their schedule.
They saved Ottinger for tonight, and that's the only thing that worries me. Won't be a premium, but I like Jersey. Go ahead, Rod.
Sorry, Rod.
Rangers were my play of the day yesterday.
Yes, they were.
They were right off the bat.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He said 10-star play of the day, and I was like, no.
And you were like, no, what do you mean? Rangers are at? I was like, yeah, but the line told you everything. I was like, why is the better team that was on like an 8-game winning streak?
When it went to the Smith, I told you I screwed up. I'd already put the play in. It's nothing I could do. It rolled off of my system play. So, yeah, once the Smith was named, it was over for me. So,
hockey is definitely one of those games that definitely streaks. So it's almost you ride the streak in hockey, especially with some of these teams. You'll see them; they'll get onto these 6 game streaks, 7 games, 8 games. Some even get onto like 9, 10 game streaks in hockey. That's where I find if you can get on that streak early and you continue to ride it, then it's great. But you watch once teams start to win anywhere from 8 wins, 9 wins, 10 wins. That's when sometimes it usually falls off the other way. It's rare that you can go that extended winning crazy long streaks. I think the record is 18, 19. I don't think it's a whole. Maybe it's a few more than that. Don't quote me. I'm not sure, but I'd have to dig it up to see what the longest win. I want to say it's the Penguins is the number come to mind on winning streaks, anyways. But it's like a 15-minute wasted segment. We can't always talk about the about Syracuse there, Mr. Weskers. Just because you don't bet hockey. Sometimes you should give it a try sometimes. Sometimes you can make some good money.
Make some money on hockey, Mr. Weskers.
Find those spots.
Yeah.
But definitely, hey, new thing here at Tony's Picks. Go check it out. It's the Daily Dangle. I'll cover the daily card daily from 1 p.m. Eastern. Go over the card from front to back, let you know. And then I'll update here on the happy hour for some of them goalies aren't in there. So definitely get to check it out. Some of it's been broken down into a shorter form for you for Mr. Weskers, who just looking for that quick in. Hear me grab about the play and quickly get out. There's even some props rolling around for you in the short area here at Tony's Picks. Lots of content, as Tony alludes to on the morning show. Definitely go check it all out here at Tony's Picks. Lots of content, and guess what? More to come. So be on the lookout for it. You're always looking for picks and different point of views. We got you covered here at Tony's Picks. So, hey, that wraps up the hockey segment. Let's head on over to some NHL or some NBA action at Hardwood. Let's change it up a little. We got some NBA rolling along. There's where the big card is tonight. They're front and center on the Wednesday. Where are we going to split this up to? We got, let's do all the 7 p.m. Eastern games, and we'll throw in that 7:31 as well, which include Spurs taking on the Magic, Portland taking on the Cavs, Denver taking on the Pacers, Hornets in to take on the Knicks, and we'll throw in the Clippers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Anything there in the first segment of basketball for you there, Ron?
Yeah, I'm looking at Portland. I had them last night, and I know they did very well against Toronto. But you look at this Cleveland club, man, 3-8 as a home favorite, only winning by about 4.5 points per game. Nah, that's not enough to get us done there. And Portland loses by about 7 points per game as a road dog. I still think we're in there with Portland. Give me the plus 10 in that one. Denver, man, I had them the other night. I know Murray went out early. I don't know his status tonight. I know Joker's probably in. But this is definitely a bounce back spot after a home straight up loss and ATS, and they're going on the road where they win by about 11 points per game. So I'll lay the 7.5 with Denver.
I don't know where to Brian. What do you like there on the early slate of NBA?
Yeah, I'll start right out with that Denver Indiana Pacers game. I agree with Ron there. I'm gonna lay it here with Denver on the road. I was looking at 7.5 earlier. Looks like it's starting to move up a little bit. Ticked up to 8.5. But yeah, I still lay it here with Denver. Denver has played their better basketball on the road recently here. They won eight out of their last 10 games on the road, and they're 6-4 ATS in those. Pacers just obviously haven't been that great this year. That dealing with injuries, dealing with stuff there. So the Nuggets on the road, that's where I want to be. Lay it 8.5, and I also agree with the Trailblazers here plus the 11.5. Cleveland Cavaliers just haven't been good this season against the spread. And back at home, as Ron alluded to, the Trailblazers on the second leg of a back-to-back here, but have covered all 13 of their last ATS games on the second leg of a back-to-back. I think 11.5 here now I'm seeing for the Trailblazers is way too many points. I know the Cavs are getting healthier. I think we do see Ball possibly coming back tonight, but that's just too many points. So give me the Blazers there plus 11. And then the Knicks and Hornets game, man, I'm gonna lay it here with the Knicks minus the 9.5. Honestly, after a crazy game last night in Boston, losing that game, I just think that this is a spot here where the Knicks come back home, even though it's the second leg of a back-to-back with travel. I think they just beat up on the Hornets tonight. Knicks at home in these big spreads. Honestly, I just think 9.5 isn't big enough. I know the Hornets have been playing great ball. They've been keeping games close, but the Knicks at home is just a different animal. They love to run up the score. That's fast paced. I just think that the Knicks blow them out here tonight by double digits. So I'll lay it with the Knicks there.
I agree. I like Portland here in this one, but that number's getting pretty big. Can you continue to keep winning on back-to-backs? Because I never like when everybody's on the one side. It's just I'm not touching the game. But yeah, I'm with you. You got to lean Portland. Portland's 13 straight, second night of the back-to-back where they've covered. And again, a big number. Cavs have failed to cover in what? You have 3-9 at home this season. Ooh, that's not a good number. But old guy with the beard. Definitely it is old guy with the beard. So if the beards are growing, we're doing good. We're winning. We're looking like the young guy without the beard. That means the hot streak is loading. So, hey, definitely. 13 straight what? 13 straight back-to-back covers for the Portland Trailblazers in the back-to-back spot. So it is what it is there. But then you also have the Cavs 12 straight wins as a favorite. That also rolls into the mix. So that basically says Cavs win, but they don't cover in this one. So definitely not a game I'm rushing to the window there, but I'm with you guys. Got to think that you have to take the Cavs at that big number. Another one I like here in this spot, I'm going to take the Magic in the first half. I think they come out. I know this number is an 8 full game. I think you won't have to lay 8 in the first half. So I'll lay the smaller number there. First half, I think they have themselves. I think they do have a 10-point lead heading into the break. Do the Magic. So I'll lay the first half line in that one. And then looking at the Hawks, I'm not laying with the Hawks as a favorite. No chance. Then you got the Clippers on the road. So it's what the lesser of two evils, I guess.
3 away.
Clippers on the money line. Yeah, we're staying away because you can't lay it with the Hawks as a favorite, especially at home. Nope, can't do that. I think there's a streak there where they just don't they don't do that. And then the Clippers out on the road. They haven't looked good. But I think this is what, just like the Nets got their first home win the other day, I think the Clippers get one here. I'll take the Clippers on the money line. Okay, wraps up the first spot of the NBA. Let's head on over to some late night action here. We got the Pistons heading in to take on the Bucks. We got, speaking of the Nets, there's the Nets in to take on the Bulls. We got Sacramento in to take on the Rockets. Ooh, 15.5, couple touchdowns there. And then we got the Heat taking on Dallas. Dallas, 5-point home dog in that matchup. I don't know where to Brian. Anything in the late night NBA for you?
I'll start right out with that Heat and Dallas game there. We just seen this matchup a couple nights ago here. Dallas and Heat, they barely scored over 100 points each. And I think, honestly, tonight we're going to see something a little similar to that. Norman Powell out for the Heat tonight. I think the pace is going to slow down for both sides. I think 238.5 is a little high here. I know that we have seen both teams score pretty well recently, but I think this total stays under. So I'm going to take that under 238.5 there. Looking at the Pistons and Bucks, I'm gonna lean the Bucks here plus the 4.5 against the Pistons here on the road. The Pistons have been playing great ball all season long here, but I think that this is a decent spot for the Bucks here at home to bounce back. If not win, at least cover that number. So I'll take the Bucks there plus the 4.5. Looking at that 15.5 is crazy with the Rockets. That's a stay away spot. Honestly, I think that the Rockets can easily win this game. Sure, they can beat them by 15.5. They can beat them by 30, but do I really want to lay that number? No. That's it for me in that slot.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like there in the late night action?
That's too many points for the Bulls. I know it's the Nets, but I'm still going to take the plus points with the Nets. Yeah, I agree with Brian. That's too many damn points for the Rockets, even to lay. They're 3-4 at home as a home favorite. Only winning by 11, so I figured they'll win by 11 or 12 points there. I think it's too many points. All that hubbub going with the Bucks, I don't know. Giannis going to play tonight? Is he going to play to maybe audition for another team? But I like the Bucks either way. Give me plus 4.5 in that one. And it looks like Norman Powell's not playing tonight. Miami actually has not been a road favorite this year, believe it or not. But I still like them, and I like it to go over. Can't slow that team down over 241. I'm sure that thing is coming down, though, right now because Powell's not in now.
For me, NBA it's one of those nights. It's not my favorite NBA card. No premiums for me in the NBA. I have to lean the 15.5 just because it's a lot of points to be laying. I know it's Sacramento on the road, but they're 5-5 on the road, where the Rockets at home are 3-4 against the spread wise. So I'd have to lean to the 15.5. I'm with you. I don't want to lay that kind of number with the Bulls at home. Two things you don't do. Don't lay that big giant number as a favorite with the Bulls. I think it's 9 straight losses as favorites for the Bulls, right? Failing to cover the spread as favorite 9 straight for the Bulls. So it's like things you don't do. Don't bet the Atlanta Hawks as a favorite at home. Don't bet the Bulls as a favorite. That doesn't fare so well for you. And don't eat yellow snow. Definitely don't do that either. Don't be eating the yellow snow.
Right on.
And I'm going to take the over there in the Heat and the Mavs there tonight. 238. It's a high number.
Okay,
You figured it would be a little
down.
lower than that, right? But I think bookmakers telling you what you need to know. Give me the over 238 in that one.
Yeah, it's definitely
that
come
wraps
down
it up.
with the announcement that Powell's out. So, yeah, I'm with you, Rod.
Right? Next guy's up. I think they love to run a gun. They love to shoot, too. So, and we know that if you're in the NBA, usually you can shoot the 3 and you can shoot the ball. So, shoot is what they say. Lots of points in the NBA as well. So, definitely. Hey, that wraps it up for the sports action here on Wednesday. Brings us to the player prop, game in the future. Parlay, we leave it up to the camper to decide wherever they want to give out in this spot. And then let us know what you got going over at Tony's Picks. Because over at Tony's Picks, that's where you can find our best bets. It is over at Tony's Picks. There's a quick link in the description. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com where you find our best bets. And premium picks are over there as well. Even prop plays are included now. So definitely head on over. Check it out. Head on over to Brian. What do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, tonight over on the site, I got one play up for you guys in the NBA. It's been slow for me. The last few days have been rough. I ended November, losing units, and the last few days here, haven't been done too much better. So just slow and steady right now. 1 or 2 plays a day for me. Just trying to stay in the green, trying to bounce back, get back on the right track here. So yeah, one play up in the NBA tonight. I'm looking hopefully to cash that, get back on the right track. Yeah, you can pair me up with Rod, pair me up with Ron, or pair those 2 guys up. They've been hot, killing it over there. Go over on the site, check out the leaderboard. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout, save yourself 15% off, and hopefully have a winning night. Yeah, for parlay tonight, I'm gonna look at a 3-teamer. Let's take 2 from the NBA, 1 from the ice. I'm gonna take the Winnipeg Jets on the money line for hockey. And then the 2 NBA, I'm going to take the Trailblazers plus the 11.5. And I'm going to look at the Bucks plus the 4.5. So that 3-teamer.
Head on over to Ron. What do you got for us?
Yeah, for a parlay tonight, we're gonna mix sport. Let's see. I'm gonna take Mississippi State. Lay that at Georgia Tech. And let me look at something else. We'll lay it with the Nuggets. I think it's a great bounce back spot for them. And one more. Let's see. Give me the Bucks plus 4.5. Tonight at Tony's Picks, I got 3-pack in college basketball. Nice 5-1 run there. And then I got my NHL Blue Line best bet. Hit it last night with the Minnesota Wild. So you want to jump on that. Been pretty hot in NHL. And, of course, NBA hit that with the San Antonio Spurs, that 3-point play. You can get that one right now at Tony's Picks. Like Brian said, pair us up, man. Everybody's doing very well. I also got some college football for the weekend already up. And I got tomorrow night's NFL game. I've been red hot in NFL, 5-1 my last 6 there. So you can get those right now at Tony's Picks.
Hey, for me over Tony's Picks, a couple plays. College basketball, my top play there, and then 1 play on the ice. We hit it with the Rangers yesterday, so looking to go back to back with that with my NHL top play. And then college basketball, my Gold Star play there. As I said, we dropped on Monday, but got right back to it. So 5-1 run there with that Gold Star play in college basketball. So head over, scoop that up, or better yet, take advantage 2-for-1 capper promotional. Can't go wrong with that here at Tony's Picks. Pair up your 2 favorite cappers and put them to work, getting some money into your pocket. Parlay for me, I got a 3-team parlay. We're going to go to the NBA, and we're going to look all at the first quarter. We're going to take the Heat first quarter money line. We're going to take the Magic first quarter money line, and we're going to throw in the Pistons first quarter money line. The only big one that's crazy number is that Magic at minus 180, but I'm throwing that into a parlay, so that'll get you a little bit of a plus money-wise, all those first quarters. Heat, Magic, Pistons, all in the first quarter. Hey, that wraps it up for Wednesday. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Victor Rojas joining us. Kevin joining us. Mr. Wesker's in there as well. Scipio joining us. Appreciate everybody that joins us here on the Happy Hour Show. Hey, everybody that joins us is always welcome. More the merrier. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Join us on the Happy Hour here. Definitely shout out everybody that joins us. Trevor Davis joining us. Utah State. He likes Utah State. I don't mind that.
I think you said Utah Tech.
Bruce Green. That says Utah State.
Yeah, but look down farther.
Did you mean Utah Tech?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, Utah Tech. Oh, paid me. Paid me. That's the luck. Always can't be on the right side, and everybody agrees that sometimes it happens. Definitely, that's the way it goes. But hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Any final words before we head on out?
Yeah, make sure you check out all the new content, man. There's a lot of new shows. You got it all around the clock, man. Like Rod said, some brand new shows at night, brand new shows in the daytime. So make sure you hit them all up, man. We appreciate the support. I know Mr. Weskers, he'll be at every show there is. He doesn't care what sport it is, so he'll be in there.
And he's pumping the coffee right in through the veins, as Mr. Weskers, getting it in there, and that keeps him up 24/7. Shout out, Mr. Weskers. he wins the Iron Man Award for hitting on every live show. We see him everywhere. I don't know. West WVU by, was it 31.5? They went by 40. Okay, jump award. Why not? I think that's what it is. That line 31.5 without taking it back in. Yeah, I think so. I'm not
there
mistaken.
it is. It's
31.5.
Coppin State. Yeah, I got him winning by 52, so I'll take it.
Yeah, so there you go. West Virginia. Mountain
Mama. Take me home, baby.
Yep. Take us home. See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow night.
The 26th happy hour. But hey, make sure there's more shows coming in the late night section. We got definitely more for you to check out here. All the new shows that roll along. You got the Look Ahead show, and then for the night owls or morning if you're in Europe or even over in the Philippines. If you're just waking up, and check out that the night moves and all the new content here at Tony's Picks. Thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. See you guys soon. Take care.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, guys.